Hey Storyteller Squad, welcome back to another episode of That's So Starbucks Legacy. So there is something going on in my game and I was not actually planning on recording right now, and the next time I was going to record it was going to be all about Draven and some drama that I was going to implement, and this was not the drama that I had planned. So apparently Luana wanted to woohoo with Tanisha, and so they went in here to her room and are woohooing, and the boys, the twins, came upstairs and are watching, and now Riker is over here saying that he wants to join in on the fun. And I think that Luana would probably say no, but I think Tanisha would convince her to say yes, so we're gonna say sure, come on in. Oh no, this is really crazy that this is happening in the beginning of university. Like, I was not planning on this happening so soon. Like, Luana and Tanisha are having their first time together, and this is Tanisha's first time in general with a woman. So, oh my gosh, look at this. They're all woohooing together. Tanisha Star, Riker Shandy, and Luana Lona are having woohoo. Girl, this is insane. Waylon, do you want to come over here and join in? Waylon said no, that he'd rather come over here and play violin. He probably don't want to join in because that's his brother. Maybe that would be really awkward. I bet it would. So, no. But look at this. They're all over here woohooing together. I mean, this is a way to start university, Tanisha. Okay. Oh no, Tanisha Star might now be pregnant, performing a pregnancy test or waiting a day. Girl, we just escaped pregnancy and now you might be pregnant again? You've got to be kidding me. You just started university. This can't happen. No. Oh my gosh, y'all are being really chaotic already, and I am laughing so hard. I cannot believe this is happening right now. Like, I literally can't. Like, this episode was supposed to be just about Draven and some family drama that Tanisha has going on that I had planned for a while. But, like, now this literal, like, thing happened, and I'm just going with it because, honestly, I love a bit of chaos in my game. Honestly, I can't help it. Waylon, what's wrong with you? Oh yeah, Waylon did actually get diagnosed with something. So while they're up there doing their thing, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you about what happened off of screen, because I was playing off of screen a little bit. I was trying to work on Tanisha's schoolwork so that way she would be ahead of the game and she'd be able to be ready for her first class. But the boys actually got diagnosed with some chronic conditions off a screen. So Waylon actually has animal dander allergy. Sims with animal dander allergy can be weary around pets and usually have adverse reactions to being around pets. Allergy medications can help alleviate symptoms. So yeah, he can't be around animals, and I think it would make sense why he doesn't want to have a pet in the future either, and probably why him and his brother grew up with no pets as well. Yeah, he's probably scared of animals too because he just doesn't want to have any allergic reactions. And then Riker, I get them a little confused. He actually got diagnosed with a sleep disorder, so he actually has insomnia really bad, and that's not going to make it easy on him for university. So this says Sims with sleep disorders have trouble getting to sleep, staying asleep, and having quality sleep, alternative therapy, psychotherapy, and sleep medications. So yeah, we're probably going to have to get him some pills to help with that. But yeah, Waylon, I think, if he has an allergy attack, he's going to have some sort of medicine as well. Oh no, Draven is literally calling her right now. Tanisha, I need to challenge myself. A new job might be the solution. What do you think? Oh no, so Draven is literally texting her right after she just got done woohooing with them. Okay, well, I think she's gonna suddenly go and grab her phone because she doesn't want Draven to, be waiting for her text because he's very jealous and gets really worried, which I don't blame him because what Tanisha just did literally explains why he'd be jealous. So, I think she'd say, yeah, sure. If you want to go try a new career, go do it. Oh gosh, and what's this say? Have not forgotten from memory of pregnancy. Tanisha's mind goes back to the recent pregnancy experience. Oh no, girl, she's worried that she's gonna get pregnant again. And this says pregnancy potential from pregnancy, woohoo. Oh look, like things might have gotten a little wild, and Tanisha can't help but wonder if there's a little bun in the oven now. Take a pregnancy test to find out or keep going. Okay, game. You literally won't let my girl just go to university and actually just enjoy like normal university activities. Like, I know that this does probably happen in university in real life too, but like, this is not what I had in mind. Like, I was thinking they could like maybe chill and do homework and like talk and just, talk about what they're gonna do, like as far as going to activities around campus. But no, they decided to go a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna have her go ahead and get dressed up because we need to make sure that we don't get in trouble on YouTube. Let's go ahead and dress her up. We're gonna dress up Luana as well. Okay, girl, let's get your clothes on. Here you go. Dress up. And Riker, you probably need to go over there and get you a shower and use the bathroom. So what's this say? A wealthy weirdo rejected from rejecting the wealthy weirdo's request. Oh, he got some random text from some hacker or something wanting to ask him for money. Wow. I mean, that does happen a lot, so we need to like just probably block all these people. Here, he can go and use the bathroom, and then we're gonna have him take a shower because he needs it. And what's this say? Crowd fun from satisfying woohoo, surrounding yourself with naked Sims whose sole purpose is to give pleasure. Wow, okay, he had a good time then. And did she have a good time too? Belle of the Ball. From satisfying woohoo, it certainly boosts one's self-esteem when Tanisha feels like the center of attention. Okay, well, she has the self-absorbed trait now, so she's really thinking about herself and what she wants, and I think this means that we need to go and have a talk with Draven, because I think that he needs to know what's happened and we need to be honest, and I think we should just break up with him because honestly, after this situation, I feel really bad for the guy. I think he just deserves better, and I think Tanisha just needs to go and live her life and do whatever she needs to do in university. Okay, we're gonna go and get him dressed up as well because nobody needs to see that. I can't get his clothes on? Why? Why can't he go get dressed up? I told him to go and shower. Sir, please go ahead and go downstairs and get ready. Oh my gosh, okay, there he goes. Well, she's like, Luana, I had a great time with you all, but like, Draven texted me right after we got done, and I got really nervous that he was gonna find out something was going on. And Luana's like, well, you should go and tell Draven the truth. I think Draven deserves to know how you really feel, and I know that you care about him and you want him to be happy, but like in the end, y'all just might not work out because like he wants something serious and it looks like you don't. And she's like, yeah, you're right. I guess I should talk to him about it. It's been going on long enough. I really just didn't want to make him sad, because he's been so happy with our relationship. And she's like, yeah, I get what you mean. Like, you two are cute, but it looks like that for now you need to be on your own and do what you want to do. She's like, yeah, I think I'm going to go and visit Draven and actually talk to him. So she is going to go take a trip back home. She's going to go on a little trip back to San Sequoia and just try to like talk to Draven, try to make sure that their relationship is taken care of. She's gonna go and literally ask to just be friends, because after this situation today, I think it's only fair that Draven and her like break up. We are back in sunny San Sequoia, and I guess I need to get her in something else because it's very warm here. So she was kind of dressing a little bit more warmer because it was so cold back in Rochester. So I'm gonna go ahead and get her dressed into something else. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get her dressed in this. This is fine. Okay, girl. Go ahead and get your other outfit on. Alright, so here's Draven. Draven is actually over here getting ready to go inside. Let's go ahead and knock on the door. I don't know why she needs to knock on the door. She literally lives here. Like, she's just off at university for the time being. So she's like, Draven. It's like, are you in there? And he's like, hi, Tanisha, come on in. So, some stuff is happening. This is the mortician that has been in charge of Tanisha's parents' body, and he's been keeping a bit of a secret. So he was telling Draven all about what was going on. He actually has this over here. This is from her parents' house, and we're going to get into that here in a second. But Draven is really distraught from this news about her parents. You know, it's a lot to take in, and I'm sure it's going to be a lot for her to realize and hear as well. So let's go ahead and have her come inside. Alright, she decided to go the other way. I don't know why, but she decided to come this way. Girl, come over here and talk to the mortician. So she's like, Draven, who is this guy? He's like, hi. He's like, I am DeAndre Longo, and I am the one that's been in charge of your parents' body. And she's like, oh yeah, I remember we spoke before. And he's like, yeah, so I have some news about your parents. So I was told to keep this under wraps because of the way your parents' business was handled and everything. I was told to tell you that your parents were sick and they just died from that kind of thing, but they actually died from poison. They were actually murdered. And she's like, so you're telling me my parents got murdered? And he's like, yes, that's correct. And she's like, there's no way. Like, they were liked by so many people. There's no way that they got murdered. And he's like, it says it right here in the report. I'm sorry, but your parents were poisoned. Right over here is the cups with the evidence. And she's like in shock. She doesn't even know what to think. Like, the fact that her parents got poisoned and were murdered like that makes her just really, really sad. And over here it says shared sadness from close sentiment towards someone feeling bad. Oh, she feels really bad for her parents dying like that. Oh no, poor girl. Okay, well, she's like, well, thank you for telling me. It's like, it's just really hard to handle right now. I'm gonna go to my room. And he's like, understandable, you take your time. Okay, we're gonna have her go over here and take a nap. And he's gonna go ahead and talk to the mortician a little bit. He's like, that was really hard. It's like, you know, I love her so much, and I just feel so bad for her that her parents got murdered, and I want to figure it out. I want to figure out who actually killed them. And he's like, well, good luck with that, because we tried to figure it out too. I mean, I talked to the police and everything, and they didn't have any suspects. He's like, well, I will try to track them down because my girlfriend deserves to find out who killed her parents. And he's like, well, if I find out anything, I will try my best to let you know. And he's like, thank you. He's like, you know, it's just really difficult right now, so I just, you know, really wish that, you know, her parents could have been here for her during all this. You know, she's gone to university and is trying to get a degree, and I think they'd be really proud of her the way I am. He's like, I'm sure they would be. From what I heard, that they were really great people. And so we're just going to go ahead and remove him from the household. I just put him in here so he would be able to be here for the story. But yeah, he's going to go ahead and go. So yeah, oh my gosh, Travin's over here doing some sit-ups because that helps him. Exercise helps him, you know, not think about things too much. The morticians go ahead and go on back home. And so yeah, this was a lot for both of them to take in. And oh my gosh, he's like over here, like looking in the mirror. He's probably trying to contemplate what he's gonna do next. He's like, I've got to find out who did this. He wants to do this for Tanisha. He wants to find out who the killer is, and that's gonna take a lot of effort. I mean, it definitely will. And poor Tanisha's over here going through it. She literally just had a three-way in university and came to talk to Draven about it, and then she came here and found out that her parents were poisoned. So she is just really going through it so much that she needed to go to sleep. Well, the time's come, I think. I think it's time to go and have a serious talk with Draven. So we're gonna go ahead and come in here. We are gonna come and like talk to him. Let's just like go and do like a chatty dance with him and maybe try to like, you know, calm down a bit. I know that this is a lot to handle for both of you. And so she's gonna talk to him. She's gonna be like, hey, Draven. He's like, hi, Tanisha. He's like, I missed you so much, babe. And she's like, I know. She's like, I know I've only been gone a few days, but like it's been a while, hasn't it? He's He's like, yeah, he's like, I've been getting so lonely without you. I just keep looking at our pictures on the wall and I just think about your presence. And now that you're here with me, I just feel so happy that you're back. She's like, well, I'm only back temporarily. I have to go to class soon in the next couple of days. So I have to go back to the place. And he's like, I know you do. I know you have to go back to your housing, but I wish you could just stay the night and we could cuddle in bed or something and watch Netflix. She's like, I wish we could too, but I actually just came back here to talk to you, and I know that, what just happened was a lot for you as well as me. I just can't believe that my parents actually got murdered. It's insane. Like, and the mortician came over here, and it's all just been really a lot to take in for me. I just don't even know what to think. I'm just scrambling in my head a lot. I don't even know how I'm gonna focus on schoolwork soon. I have some homework to finish. He's like, yeah, he's like, I've been smoking a lot more than I, have in a while because this mortician telling me this, I was afraid I was going to have to keep it from you till you got done with university, and I just didn't want to do that. I don't want to freaking lie to you, and, I felt like I'd have to do that to protect you because I love you, and I just feel like this person who killed your parents, who's in charge of this, needs to go down. They need to go to prison for this because this is fucking wrong. And she's like, I know it is, but like, who's gonna be in charge of that? Like, I don't even know. Like, everybody really loved my parents. Like, they loved Starbucks. So I don't know who could have killed them. And he's like, well, did they have anybody that, worked there that, like, didn't like working there or something? Or did they have business partners? She's like, as far as I knew, they had a couple business partners, but I don't know. I want to know too, Draven. I want to know who actually did it, but like, I'm so busy with uni right now, I can't even focus on that. And also, something happened at uni today that I needed to talk to you about. He's like, okay, let me just finish my cigarette real quick. And so he's lighting up right here, and like, he's gonna hear some news that's gonna be really, really difficult. She's like, okay, well, while you smoke, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Oh gosh, girl. Well, hopefully this goes well. I am really nervous. I hope that Draven's gonna understand your point of view. I hope that he understands why y'all need to break up. I think he's gonna be very heartbroken, but we're gonna go over here and actually, I don't want to like break up. Let's just ask to be friends. You know what? She's gonna come over here and do it. She's like, okay, you got this. You can go and talk to him. Y'all been friends and, together for so long, I think it'll be okay. She's like trying to pep herself up over here and like talk to herself and tell herself that she can do this, that she can break up with him and be just friends. She's like, I know that, this is all you've known for so long, you and him, but now you've got this experience going on in university and you gotta go for it. You gotta give yourself this opportunity to have adventure, and, letting him go is the only way to do that because you're just hurting him now. So she's realizing that what she's been doing, all these things she's been doing with all these different people, is only gonna hurt Draven. So she wants to, like, release him, so to speak, and, let him go and be with someone else because it's what's best. She's kind of doing the responsible thing now, and I'm very proud of her because, just staying with him even though she's cheating is wrong. So we're gonna go and talk to Draven. I think he's done with his cigarette now. So we're gonna go and tell him that we are going to actually break up because it's about time. I mean, she has been going and being with other people a lot, so I think it's time that she just had this deep conversation with him. So she's like, so Draven, we have been really connected for the last couple years. We were friends for a bit and then we got together and it was really nice and everything that we've been together, but I just feel like we're both on different paths right now. Like, I'm in university and, I'm having all these new experiences, and I just think that it's going to upset you, and it already kind of has. You've been jealous of Luana. You've been jealous of, this random guy, Kyle, that I knew from high school, and I think it's just best that we be just friends. I hope you're okay with that. And he's like, yeah. He's like, I can't lie to you, Tanisha. I am heartbroken. I am hurt that you just want to be friends with me, and the fact that I know that you've kind of cheated on me just by the way you're acting, like, it does hurt me, but I understand why you're doing this. She's like, well, I'm glad that you understand, Draven, and I care about you and I still love you, but I'm doing what's best for us. And he's like, I know. Oh, Tanisha Star and Draven Hunter have decided to call off their romantic relationship. Well, I feel like it was time it happened, so what's this say over here? That went better than expected from friend zoning a sim. I told them and they understood why we shouldn't continue to flirt. There wasn't any confusion either. We even made plans to hang out as friends. Aww. So they decided that even though they are not together now, they're still gonna work together to find out who killed her parents, and I love that. I love that they're still gonna text and still gonna try to like work things out as far as like being friends and just maybe put together some things and go and research who possibly could have killed her parents. And this is crazy. Knowing her parents actually got poisoned is really hard for her, but she's kind of pushing it down a little bit because she has to focus on university. So she's like putting that in the back of her mind for now. She knows she has to start class soon, her first day of university. So yeah, and she didn't exactly tell Draven the truth that she actually went and had a threesome today. But, she friend zoned him and told him, kind of the truth that she felt like it was best they don't be together. Tanisha left Draven at home and now she is here at Starbucks. And I think it's getting really late for Starbucks to be open, but we are going to come in here and make a drink. We're going to come over here and we're going to go ahead and get of course we're going to get a cappuccino. That is her absolute favorite. So we're going to come over here and get this cappuccino. I guess she's not going to be able to make it herself because this guy is here. So that's good that he's going to make it instead of us because she's not in any mood to be making her own food. But yeah, she wants to get her some food, so we're going to do that. And she's just had a really hard time, She started out this episode having a random threesome with her friend and this guy at uni, and then she actually decided to go and cool things off with her boyfriend, and then she also found out that she lost her parents due to poisoning. They were murdered. So she was under this impression this whole entire time that her parents were actually, in dire situation, like as far as like their health. Like she thought that they died from a sickness that they both ended up having, but that was wrong. That wasn't the truth. The mortician lied at the funeral and everything. And so, yeah, that's a lot for her to handle. It's really difficult to hear, and I think that, the mortician maybe should have just told the truth, but I think that the mortician just didn't know what to do because Starbucks is such a well-known business, and he just didn't know how to handle the whole thing. I think also the mortician might have been pressured by their other business partner to keep quiet. So, I think that that's what happened. So Tanisha's over here on this computer. She's going and searching all the websites to try and see who could possibly have killed her parents. Like, she's looking up the database about all the employees that worked here and all of the business partners. They actually have like 3 different business partners. So, she's looking at all the files, trying to figure out who could have possibly done it, and I hope she finds something because I really feel bad for this girl losing her parents like that. That's really insane. But yeah, she's going to come on here and just research a little bit, and she needs to get her drink as well to kind of help her. Oh gosh, look at her. She's just going through it, but she feels really confident about what she did. She feels really happy that she handled things with her and Draven well. And I'm actually really happy they broke up, and I think a lot of you will be happy as well because y'all probably felt really bad for Draven. I did too, and I do feel like now Tanisha's going to be able to handle her life a little better considering she's not in a real relationship, and I don't think that she really wanted to be in a real relationship, so it was only going to hurt her and everybody else that she was around if she continued that. So yeah, she's going to come over here and get her drink. She's going to order her food, and we're going to just chill a little bit, try to have us a cup of joe and just kind of, get to de-stress after all of this news. And she also needs to get her some Oh, there's her food. I was like, this girl is hungry, okay? And her parents owned this business, so y'all need to give her food right now. Okay, she got her croissant and she's eating, and she eats really messy. Look at her. She literally puts her whole face in her food, and I don't blame her, honestly. Like, I would overeat too if I literally found out my parents were poisoned. She's gonna come and get her a cappuccino as well because we need it. Like, she needs a little bit of caffeine. They didn't actually hand it to her yet, so hopefully they make it for her. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this storyline of her parents being poisoned. I'm going to actually be getting some pictures in another save to put into this save of her parents and her when she was younger. And I'm also going to be doing a little bit more prep for this storyline. I have plans for her to make a podcast about everything that's been going on with her to kind of get the word out for them. For everyone to like help her figure out who killed her parents. And also I have other things planned as well. So I'm really excited about this storyline. I hope y'all are as well. And I cannot wait for y'all to find out who actually killed her parents. I actually don't even know yet. I haven't gotten that far, but I am really excited to figure it out. So, but y'all need to comment down below. Who do you think actually killed her parents? If y'all had to guess, do you think it's a business partner? Do you think it's a coworker? Do you think it's one of their ex-friends that her parents were friends with? Let me know what you think down below. I'm so curious. We're gonna figure this out together, Storyteller Squad. We're gonna figure out who killed her parents. And yeah, should she get her drink? Is this her drink? No, that's Americano. That's not what we want. Okay, she's like, can this guy hurry up? I need my cappuccino. She is getting very impatient waiting on it. Okay, well, she's getting more food. I knew she'd be eating a lot tonight because everything that's happened, she's just super hungry. I mean, she literally woohooed a lot, so she definitely got a big appetite from that. Oh no, girl, not you having a crush on this random man at the Starbucks. Donald Ashway? Girl, he's an adult. Like, he's probably old enough to be your dad. That's crazy. Girl, no. We are not going to have anything with this man. But let me just see here. She has neutral compatibility and attraction with him. This says they actually have amazing compatibility, but she's neutrally attracted to him. So, I'm gonna say no. And also, he doesn't look that cute. He's a single dad, though. That's kind of nice. I'm glad that there's like a little club for them. I mean, that definitely helps him out a little bit with being lonely. But no, we are not the girl for him, okay? I realize he might be attracted to her, but like, I think honestly, she might just be being nice. I thought at first she might have been attracted to him, but no, I think he's actually just attracted to her. But we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye because she's already having enough stuff with other people. So we're gonna go ahead and head back to university. It's time. It's time to go ahead and head back and go talk to Luana a little bit and maybe even Riker. So we're gonna go back to uni and let me know what y'all think about this episode. I think that, she made the best decision. I really do. I think it was really, really big of her to do that. I think, it took her a minute to actually get her head on straight about her and Draven's situation, their relationship, but now that she's made the best decision for him and her, I think that shows growth as a character, and I love when my Sims do that. I love when they kind of decide that kind of thing, and I think this whole threesome kind of gave her that clearance to know that maybe it was time to end things. And also let me know about what you think about this drama going on. Like, do you think she's going to actually commit to anybody? Because she is going to have to marry in the end. She is going to have to marry someone and have a child. So I don't know. Do you think she's going to end up really liking Riker? Or do you think she's going to end up, wanting to be with Luana forever? I know that Luana definitely wants to have a real relationship. She's just kind of doing this with Tanisha to kind of explore with her and have a good time and, help her kind of get through all of this, thinking that she's going through with her life, because she is her friend after all. She feels so bad for Tanisha, like losing her parents, and she also, just wants to help Tanisha figure out her sexuality and kind of be that person there for her with that. But how is Riker feeling? Riker doesn't even have any moodlets right now about the woohoo. He did earlier, but I guess he just kind of chilled out now and he feels a little more better about it. What to say over here? He is actually very attracted to Tanisha, and they have amazing compatibility. So that's good. So I think that basically he would like to get to know her a little better. And, it was just on a whim that this happened. Like, it wasn't planned or anything. He just happened to go up there and see Luana and her woohooing, and he got really into it. And Tanisha convinced Luana to let him come in and join. So, we're going to actually come in here and talk to Riker a little bit. Maybe discuss everything that happened. Why don't we come over here and maybe do a chatty dance? Let's just go and chat with him and just maybe get to know him better as friends first, and then we could maybe see if it gets romantic. So she's like, "Hi, Riker," and he's like, "Hi." He's like, "Where did you go off to?" She's like, "Oh, sorry, I just had to run a errand." And he's like, "It's okay." He's like, "I would have liked to do a little bit more, but like I really enjoyed what we had earlier. You and Luana are a lot of fun." And she's like, "Thanks." She's like, "We had a great time, and I really needed it, honestly. Starting university has been kind of stressful, and also just found out some news about my parents, so I really just needed to, kind of de-stress a bit. So I went and got some coffee, and, it wasn't that I didn't have an amazing time with you and Luana. I just, this stuff with my parents is a lot on my mind." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry about your parents. Like, what happened? If you feel okay with telling me." She's like, "I'd rather not talk about it right now, but, like, I appreciate you wanting to care about me." He's like, "Of course I care about you. Like, I wouldn't just go and woohoo with you for no reason. Like, I genuinely do find you attractive." And she's like, "Oh." She's like, "Well, thanks." She's like, "I think you're pretty attractive too." And he's like, "That's good." He's like, "Well, if you wanna chill for a bit, I'm here." She's like, "Okay." She's like, "I'd be okay with that." So she's like having a lot of emotions at the moment, so she's just kind of being casual a little bit with him. But she's open to like being here and like just chilling with him a bit and seeing how things go. Let's go ahead and talk to him maybe. Let's like maybe share news about unexpected pregnancy or share bad news about parents' illness. Maybe she, feels good enough to like tell him now. So she's gonna go ahead and say, "Well, I'll be honest, I just had a lot happen to me. I did break up with my boyfriend, and so I feel like I did what was best for mine and him's relationship, but it was kind of hard on me as well. I did love him." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. That sounds really, really rough, but I'm here for you." She's like, "Thanks." She's like, "Also about my parents, they actually were murdered." And he's like, "Your parents were murdered? Holy shit, no way." She's like, "Yeah, they were murdered by poison, and I just found out. I thought they were ill, but it turns out they actually were murdered." He's like, "Oh, damn, I'm sorry. That sucks. That sounds really hard." She's like, "Yeah, so I appreciate you inviting me to actually hang out with you tonight, because I really need it right now. The coffee didn't help enough." He's like, yeah, of course. He's like, "I'm here. You want to come watch some TV?" She's like, "Yeah, sure." So let's go ahead and like watch this with him. Let's go ahead and watch a movie. Let's turn on something else. Let's turn on College Cram and watch it with Riker. So her and Riker are gonna sit here and watch a movie. They're probably watching some Netflix. Their housing probably has Netflix, because I feel like Foxbury would pay for that. I feel like they would want to make their students feel comfy and welcome. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this. Oh my gosh, Luana came over here. Luana probably knew that Riker was getting a little cozy with her, so she wanted to come over here and eat pizza and get in between them. So Luana's like, "Hey guys, what's going on? I've got the pizza here if you want some." And she's like, "Thanks, Luana. It's like, I'm getting a little bit hungry. The food I had at Starbucks wasn't enough for me." And look at Riker. Riker's over there smirking, looking at her like they're giving each other the eyes. You can tell that they're interested in each other. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Luana just knows that something's going on between them. Like, she could tell during their little romantic endeavors that, Riker and, Tanisha were really, really close. And it really made her nervous because she didn't actually want Riker to join, but Tanisha told her that she wanted to have him join, so she went with it. But Luana really wants to now, have something with Tanisha. Tanisha already texted her and told her that she broke up with Draven, and she had told her beforehand that that's what she planned on doing, going back to San Sequoia and doing that. So yeah, Luana is fully aware that now Tanisha is single, and Luana wanted to take her shot, but looks like Riker has other plans, and so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I know Tanisha's not a very committed sim, so I think she's going to be, having her options open, and also university starting soon, so she's got that to look forward to, and she's also going to be thinking about starting a podcast to try to find out about her parents' death, and also be talking to Draven and his friends, them working it out together, being investigators to figure out this murder of her parents. So, yeah, but with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end this episode off here. This was a really crazy episode. What happened in the beginning was very unexpected. I didn't know that was going to happen. I was playing off screen and it just happened, so I decided to go ahead and record. But yeah, let me know what you think down below about the threesome. Let me know what you think about her parents' murder. Let me know what you think about her and Draven ending things. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you are new to join the Storyteller Squad. And I'll speak to you all next time. Bye, Storyteller Squad.